Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Normally, when something doesn't happen, you don't talk about it. But something didn't happen today in the House of Representatives that is pretty interesting. John Boehner couldn't get his Plan B passed by his own party. Now, this Plan B, it had nothing to do with the stuff that Obama and Boehner have been negotiating with. About. It had no chance of even being brought to the floor of the Senate and no chance of becoming an actual law. It was a political stunt. Kind of like all those times that the House repealed Obamacare or the 30 some odd times that they passed anti-abortion legislation. It was just designed to make conservatives feel good. This Plan B was packed full of goodies for the Tea Party. Cuts to Obamacare, cuts to Meals on Wheels and food stamps and other social programs, and it even had some tricky legalese kind of language in it that would have actually reduced taxes for the wealthy. And what happened? The Tea Party rejected it. John Boehner gave them a present with everything they wanted all tied up in a pretty bow, and they threw it back in his face. And now they've gone home for the Christmas holidays and are busy trying to figure out ways to prevent Santa Claus from coming down the chimney. Now I know it's pretty funny, but this is also important, and there's a reason for that. John Boehner and President Obama have been engaged in negotiations on the fiscal cliff stuff. The assumption is that Boehner is speaking for the House Republicans. That if he reaches an agreement with Obama, he can deliver the votes of his party. Obviously, he can't. He has no control over House Republicans. So there really is nobody for Obama to negotiate with. We're going to go over that fiscal cliff. There's no way to avoid it. No deal can be made. There's no one to make a deal with. Now, some people don't think that's a bad thing. But there's a possibility of recession, which would be the second recession that has been caused by the Republicans in the past 4 years. So that's a pretty serious thing. One thing that will happen is that if you work for a living, your paycheck will be smaller after the first of the year. That's your little present from the Tea Party. Thanks for listening.